Hello, everybody. Welcome to Japan. This is the B-League and the battle between Yokohama B-CORSAIRS and SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, the Yokohama International pool was buzzing yesterday, and it's going to be buzzing again today. These two teams squared off for game one, 71-68 yesterday by Yokohama. These two teams in the Central Division. And if you look, SUNROCKERS Shibuya in 5th at 21-17, and Yokohama 7th at 15-23. So while SUNROCKERS Shibuya have 6 more wins, perhaps it just goes to show you the balance that exists in this competition and how difficult it can be to win on the road, especially when Damian Inglis has got it going. SUNROCKERS Shibuya with Daiki Tanaka, the veteran, was good, but Gary Clark as well. When he and Inglis are firing as they were in the first game, this is a very difficult team to beat. And right at the end, you get this, actually, this three-pointer from Leo Van Dram. But the answer as well from Kevin Jones. And it really looked for a while like SUNROCKERS Shibuya were going to get the victory. Then in the second half, Gary Clark came out, hit that big shot, then the turnover in transition, Inglis, and then Clark unselfishly getting it out to Sudo. Koya Sudo, who's a really good three-point shooter. Gary Clark and Lassie Tuovi's team kept it close. Inglis, very difficult to stop down low. Here he is again in the paint. And Yokohama held on. They've won some close games this season. And they won one yesterday. So, you know, both teams hit 17 shots inside the arc. Both teams hit 8 beyond the arc. And just a few more free throws for Yokohama, and that ended up being the difference, at least in the scoring department. And then you had a lot of differences with respect to the box score, the stats. And Yokohama did enough to get the win. So Damian Inglis, Gary Clark, Kiefer Ravena, Kento Mori, Mike Kotsar, Kai King, Sudo, and Sato, just to highlight several of the players for Yokohama that, I mean, you never know on any given day how each player is going to do. Takitoru Oba, also a player that you want to keep an eye on. He's capable of going off and having a big game, Takeru Oba. And for SUNROCKERS Shibuya, they have got a loaded roster as well. You know, Anthony Clemens, Josh Hawkinson, Leo Vendrame, Tanaka, Travis. Then you have Harper, John Lawrence Harper, Troy Murphy, Kojima, Funyu, Jones, Nagoyoshi, and Amori. And they are coached by Luka Pavicevic. So, starting 5 for SUNROCKERS Shibuya and Josh Hawkinson, the Japan international, and really probably statistically the most productive player for Japan's national team the last couple of years at the FIBA Basketball World Cup and then at the Olympics, number 8. But he comes out averaging 17.6 points, 8.8 rebounds, 1.9 assists this season. He had only 12 points yesterday. So that was certainly one of the keys, was to try to limit Josh Hawkinson. And with Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, you know, you're going to have adjustments to try to limit the contributions of Gary Clark. You can certainly try to slow him down, but you're never going to stop him, at least not from what I can tell. Yeah, the 22 points, the 10 rebounds, the 5 assists yesterday. He was right on the money. Anthony Clemens certainly also capable of taking games over. He had the 8 points as well, but he was just 3 of 13 from the floor. 1 of 5 inside the arc, 2 of 8 from deep. And so those are things that you need to bear in mind if Clemens starts to make a few more shots. Maybe that's a different game. In fact, it would be a different game. But you know, the reason why he's not making shots often is because the defense. So what type of adjustments might be made today? Or is it just a simple case of making one and then getting some confidence and making a few more? Anthony Clemens, the ups and downs of professional basketball, everybody goes through it. So even though we had a win yesterday for Yokohama, SUNROCKERS Shibuya might be able to turn the tables today. But one thing is for sure, Yokohama with the home court advantage, and their fans are fired up. So Damian Inglis comes out to lead the starting 5. Clark, Ravena, the Filipino international, Kenta Mori, and Sudo. Lassi Tuovi, the Finland national team coach, in his first season at the helm of Yokohama. Part of this, I guess what you would call, in quote marks, new project. Obviously, it's been going on all season. Lassi Tuovi, one of the good guys in basketball. Takeo Kitazawa, Akihiro Ono, and Yoshiki Minagawa, the referees. Well, there's the bell. We're about ready to start. And again, the starting 5 for both teams. Reed Travis in the starting 5. Kevin Jones coming off the bench. One of the adjustments that has been made for the SUNROCKERS Shibuya team. Kovicevic likes that situation better. Okay, everybody, we are off and running here. Yokohama taking on SUNROCKERS Shibuya. SUNROCKERS Shibuya winning the opening tip. Clemens comes right out, misses the first shot from the wing, and again, triggering a break, which we saw a lot of yesterday. Gary Clark, Corsairs getting down the court quickly. Kintamori goes behind the back. There's Sudo in the right corner. English shot clock about to expire. Gets it up and in. 29 years of age, in his prime and playing like it. Damian Inglis. That's all beautiful passing. Reed Travis gets it down low, misses the layup, and gets the follow. I think he just wanted the extra rebound. So the 29-year-old Reed Travis gets the first 2 points. The SUNROCKERS. And the Gilas man, Ravena, little turnaround. A lot of intensity. You could feel it in the air and on the court right now at the start of this game. And Anthony Clemens drifts in and scores. Oh, beautiful pass from Inglis. Sudo with his first bucket. You got to be a complete player. You got to be able to make those passes, not just score, not get those rebounds if you're going to play for Lassie Tuovi. Vendrame gets it back. Hawkinson spins, turns, and his pass deflected out of bounds. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, Damian Inglis saying he didn't touch the basketball. Well, do they want to challenge it now to get it back? No, they're going to save the challenge. A lot of people want to save it until late in the game, especially with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Clemens puts it up, misses everything. So you don't waste your challenge. Maybe if there's 15 seconds and if he's convinced it's their ball, they would challenge it. The double comes. Good defense from Tanaka, knocking it out of the hands of Clark. And Kintamori goes tumbling down, fouled by Clemens. Clemens saying he's getting pushed. Or no, maybe he's saying he's got his hands up and he's not pushing off. Anyway, the call goes against. Kintamori sells it well, and Yokohama have it back. Damian Inglis goes in and is fouled by Reed Travis. I'm not exactly sure what Travis is claiming. Clearly Inglis driving and being pushed. So the foul puts the Frenchman on the line. First one is good for Inglis. Made 5 of 6 free throws yesterday. Did not shoot it well as a team, though. Just 65%. Barely acceptable, really. You got to be making at least, at the bottom line, you got to make at least 60, but it's not good unless you're hitting at least 70. I think that's probably widely acknowledged now that almost turning it over, and it opens up for Shibuya. Tanaka passes it back to Clemens from up high. Hawkinson with the rebound. Hawkinson open, a little long, and Sudo comes in, knocks it out of Reed Travis's hands, and the foul called. Takoya Sudo. Kai King comes into the game for Kento Mori. King averaging 7.5 points per game this season. That's 7 points yesterday. Travis in the lane, misses. And this time the ball batted over. And a push as well called on Reed Travis. I didn't see the foul there. That one looked a little harsh on Reed Travis. So he's got two quick ones. Pavucevic has to make a decision about whether or not he wants to keep him in the game. Sudo, bounce pass. Ravena, Kiefer, backing up. Going to think it's Zendrame, a little turnaround. That's twice now he's done that and missed. I think you want to go to the basket. Oh, Travis this time goes strong to the basket. And now traveling has been called. Wow, what a cheap turnover.
21番ケビン・ジョーンズが入ります。
I think Lassie Tuovi claiming the other should have been a charge, but I wasn't sure. I'd have to see it again. If you're in that semicircle, then it's not a charge. So the ball goes back to SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Clemens into the lane, hands it off to Hawkinson. And they punish Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, taking the lead. Kotsar is going to come into the game. Estonia International. Inglis, what about Jones? Oh. And a turnover. Inglis went tumbling down, lost his footing. Couple of turnovers. A little bit of agitation over there on the sidelines. I think in that situation, you're just hopeful that Inglis hasn't picked up an injury. Kotsar comes in. Kotsar had just 4 points yesterday, 20 minutes. Jones, turn around, banks it in. Good looking shot. Tanaka just so good. He's got that quickness and not an easy player to go up against if you're Ravena. Oh, the help comes again. Almost a turnover. Somebody should be open. Clark rushes it up and puts it up and in. He had Sudo wide open to his right, but elected to take it himself, and he hit a free. And that pressure defense for SUNROCKERS Shibuya looking like it could be really bothersome today. Hawkinson into the corner. Andrade for three. Count it. Japan International, now 31 years of age. So the team's trading threes. Kiefer gets into the paint. Jones sealing. Here is Clark again. Goes up and in. Boy, he is feeling it. Just like yesterday. Still in the first quarter, and Clark has had himself a great start. Jones Kotsar with the rebound. No chance for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS to go back in front. Sudo's had a quiet start. Well, if he's feeling it, he needs to touch his beautiful backdoor cut. Oh my goodness. Kai King. The room service dime. He takes his eye off the ball. And a missed opportunity. Oba comes into the game. Mori also back. Sudo takes a seat. Also, Troy Murphy Jr. enters the contest for SUNROCKERS. Shibuya, he's in the right corner. Here's the dump, and Jones looks like he's up for it today. The 35-year-old. Well, turnovers undermining Yokohama B-CORSAIRS here early. Kotsar drives in. Hawkinson, great rim protection. Andrame to the corner. Murphy. And the long rebound to Kai King. Clark puts it up from the elbow. And it's just one of those moments in the game where all of a sudden Yokohama's struggling a little bit on offense. Taking some difficult shots, getting one. They've got fouls they can give here, so Kai King picks up his first. Matsuzaki's going to come in. Comes in averaging 4.1 points per game. Inglis returns to the floor. Remember, it's the second day in a row these teams play. Now, this is John Lawrence Jr., who played yesterday. Sixteen and a half minutes. Was only 1 of 4 from the floor, but he did hit a 3, so he is a threat from downtown. But this is the way you do it over here. You play back-to-backs. And right off the bench, Lawrence missing off the front of the iron. Pass back to Inglis, who's come back in, refreshed, and buries it. Jones has to bring it up. And Kintamori whistled for the foul. Boy, they were calling it tight. Well, that's a bit of a hold there. That's a good call. Matsuzaki. Or rather, that's Oba out on the perimeter. Now Kotsar trying to guard Travis. Travis gets rejected. Kotsar taking a shot to the face in the process. English short. And another opportunity. Troy Murphy couldn't get to it before it went out of bounds. He touched it and then it went out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock. Inbounds pass. Good looking shot from Oba. Yokohama back in front, and now a push. And they give it right back. Harper. Well, he sold a couple to the refs. Harper saying that he flopped Final minute, the opening quarter. It's a close one. Once again, Inglis puts it up, and this time front and back to the rim, pops back out. Matsuzaki with the assignment on Tanaka. Tanaka looking to get involved, has to get rid of it. Harper drives in. He takes a difficult shot trying to get to the line. Yokohama will hold it for the last one, leading 16-15. Kentamori. Oh boy, that was a tough pass. 3-point shot. Oh my! Put it on the highlight reel. I don't know what was more impressive, the drive by Kentamori or the bucket itself. Great 3-point shot. A little risky with the pass. And Oba making his presence felt here early. 19-15, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS on top of SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, Clemens had a tough afternoon yesterday. Here he is dumping it down low. Oh, boy, he was outside the key. I think they got away with a charge. Looking at that replay. Not to suggest it's a badly officiated game. You're always going to get some calls go your way, some calls go the other team's way. And they have called a couple of charges against SUNROCKERS Shibuya. So now, second quarter underway, and it's Yokohama B-CORSAIRS that have the opening possession. They turn it right over. A little bit not on the same page, Oba and Inglis. Andrame drifts in. Back to Travis. Oba, will it be another three? Not this time. Now Shibuya with a chance to tie to take the lead. Both these teams similar in their recent form of results. Travis missing, electing for the jumper. Kochar bounce pass, and Hawkinson does just enough to prevent the bucket. Good defense. Andrame drives hard. That's much better, but still doesn't get the contact to get to the lane, or to get to the line rather. Kentamori Spins around Tanaka and comes back out. Inglis wants to make his move. He's gonna puts it up, and the jump ball has been called. Good defense. Kiefer Urbana coming back into the game. So you look at Sunrockers Shibuya in their recent form. Coming into this game, they had won 3 of their previous 6. So patchy form, but lost 6. Excuse me, they'd lost 6 of their previous 9. Travis turns around, misses. And goes off of Tanaka or Kotsar. Yeah, Kotsar. We're going to change it. I thought that looked like it went off of Tanaka. This player's really doing a lot of talking to the refs. They show a lot of patience here in Japan. Clark returns, Jones returns. So, low scoring start to the second quarter. Inglis trying to get position. Kudo puts it up on the baseline. Inglis a little frustrated. Felt like he had sealed his man and wanted the basketball. Andrame. To Hawkinson. Spins, turns, and soft shot for Josh Hawkinson. Ties it up. Suda has really done very little today offensively, but he hasn't really had to. And Clemens whistled for the foul. Okay, Gary Clark, they made the call. No need to get upset with the referee. Beautiful pass. Inglis again cutting right down the middle. Mori who used the picked his man, and he was able to drive in for an uncontested, unmolested layup. Clemens gets it over just in the nick of time. Look at Pavicevic really going at the referees as well. There's Vendrame. Drifts in, puts it up with the left hand. He's denied. Mori again passes it back outside. Nowhere to operate for Kenta Mori. Clark from the elbow and it's short. Well short that time. 4 minutes now into the second quarter. Again, a low-scoring frame. Defense is rain. Hawkinson wide open. Misses, and now this triggers a break. Inglis goes behind his back, and he's going to slow it up. No, and he's going to go right at Hawkinson. He's going to drive in, drive past him. For a guy who's having a pretty good game today, Inglis, he doesn't look too happy. This is Sudo committing the foul in the backcourt. That's his first. Trudeau's only attempted a couple of shots. Kai King back in the game for the Corsairs. And Tanaka also back in. Coming back in, as is Troy Murphy. And Mike Kotsar returns to the fray. He's had some injury issues. Mike Kotsar. He will be at the Eurobasket this summer with Estonia. Here's Kevin Jones with the turnaround. He's looking good in his minutes. Kiefer drifts in, misses. And Travis pushes off. That is foul number 3. Let's have a look again. This is okay. So the referee, I mean, it is a case of a mixture of the elbow definitely went up, but you also had Kotsar selling it. You might remember, though, on a previous play, Travis went up and Kotsar was able to get the stop and went running back down the court holding his face. So you got to watch it with the elbows. Travis now out of the game with 3 fouls. Well, he just left. Vendrame got tangled up at the top. It wasn't necessarily a pick. And then this was Damian Inglis taking it all the way. And for some reason, Josh Hawkinson thought he was going to stop and spin. And Inglis just took it all the way for an easy layup. 8 points, 6 rebounds. Remember, he played yesterday as well, as did everybody. He played basically 32 minutes, 31 minutes and 59 seconds did Damian Inglis. So it's understandable that his legs might be a little tired right now. Live action shot from the left corner. Good. Good looking stroke from Kai King. Right out of the timeout. Their biggest lead of the game now. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. SUNROCKERS Shibuya need an answer. Is it going to be provided? They crash the boards and they still come away with nothing. Now Clark holds it up. Clark for 3. I mean, he is playing extremely well right now for this Yokohama B-CORSAIRS team. He's taken 3 3-pointers. He's made 3. 9 points for Gary Clark, averaging 15. But obviously he's also had some really big scoring games, including yesterday when he had 22. So he's in a rich vein of form here. 3 of 3 from deep. Yokohama 5 of 6 from 3-point range, and SUNROCKERS Shibuya just 1 of 7. Oh, beautiful pass right out of the timeout. The bounce pass from Hawkinson to Jones. Coursairs takes it right at. Oh. Traveling the call, Coursairs. No, bad idea. Hawkinson gets to stop. So Clark was 3 of 7 from 3-point range yesterday. He also hit 3 in a recent game against Chiba, but that was a 3 of 10 mark. But he's hit 6 of his last 10 in this series. Clemens missing. And Coursairs grabs the rebound. Cooper Ravena, a little spin, drives in. How about that? My goodness, that was pretty. He goes to 8. And Tanaka. Here's Jones. Oh, how good is Jones today? He has really come out firing. He's got 11 points, and that's crucial with especially Travis in foul trouble. And not a good shot at all. Coursairs 1 on 3. Nobody there for the rebound. Kiefer Ravena steps up and commits the foul. To Hawkinson. Hawkinson spins, turns, and the shot's still not falling for SUNROCKERS. Hopefully Hawkinson. Here's Clark. And that was a heat check for him. But then he goes back in. See, they found him, but Hawkinson there to protect. John Clark down to 7. Clark gets it, goes up, lays it up and in. Hawkinson didn't go for the block, didn't want to foul him. It's 33-26. And 11 points for Gary Clark. Played at Cincinnati back in the day, several years ago now. On the season, shooting 32.4% from 3-point range coming into this game. So right now he's at 75%. I mean, this is a spectacular move. And Tanaka, I'm not sure. He was faced up and just allowed him to go straight past it. And we've seen this today from Yokohama a few times as well with Hawkinson. Just kind of almost just a little matador defense, just letting him go straight to the basket. That has been the instruction from Lassie Tuovi. It's like, go to the basket. The rim protection has not been there at all. Kenta Mori getting a chance to kind of be, maybe not the man, but to be much more influential this season with Yuki Kawamura now in the NBA. And just kind of like revived his career this season, it feels like, watching him. Hawkinson. Well, they had a foul to give, and Matsuzaki gives it. So no more fouls allowed, or they're going to be putting them on the free throw line. Andrade drifts in, gets it back, and it's batted away. He was trying to get it to Jones. Look how quickly Clark is out of the gate. They hustle back. Oh, boy. Mori was going up for the jumper, then decided to pass it right at the last second. Here's Ravena. Kiefer Ravena shakes, loses it, gets it back. They got to get it up. Clark does. It was probably one of the worst offensive sets of the day for Yokohama. Kenta Mori went up looking like he was going to take it, and it was like he didn't have enough confidence and passed it right at the last second. And in the end, they were like scrambling just to get the basketball up. Almost back in the game. Well, they've had the clamps on Hawkinson, just allowing him 4 points today. Here's Tanaka, who hasn't made an impact either with his scoring. Hasn't scored at all, in fact. Clock winding down. Here's Tanaka. Good defense. Kiefer Ravena forces a turnaround jumper. And no idea what Shibuya was doing there. Trying to run a play, and it broke down. Here is the drive. Beautiful bounce pass. Well, Kenta Mori has played some good basketball today. Another assist for him. 4 assists now for Kenta Mori. Coach Star does exactly what you're supposed to do. Your man drives, you're supposed to go with him. And they've got their biggest lead of the game at halftime. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS walk to the changing rooms, 35-26. Yokohama on top of SUNROCKERS Shibuya.
このお時間ではゴルスサンディのキッズダンスパーティーサポーテッドバイマイバスケットを開催します。それでは参加してくれるゴルスサンディとキッズたちの入場です。大きな拍手でお迎えください。さあ今回はですね、ゴルスチームそしてサンディチーム、この2つに分かれてダンスをしていただきます。会場の皆さんも音楽に合わせてクラップで応援を届けてください。さあたくさんのキッズダンサーたちが集まってくれました。どんなダンスを披露してくれるのでしょうか。さあでは準備ができたようなので行ってみましょう。ゴルスサンディのキッズダンスパーティー。ゴルスサンディ、そして参加してくれたキッズダンサーのみんな、ありがとう。さあ今回参加してくれたキッズダンサーのみんなには参加賞としてマイバスケット様よりお菓子もプレゼントがございます。ぜひ受け取ってお帰りください。そしてこれからですね、ゴルスサンディと参加してくれたキッズダンサーのみんなが今度パレードをしますので、皆さん大きな拍手でお送りください。みんなありがとう。 キッズダンサーのみんな、そしてサンディが退場します。皆さん今一度大きな拍手を。コルス&サンディのキッズダンスパーティー、サポーテッドバイマイバスケットでした。それではここで横浜 B コンセアーズをご支援いただいておりますトップパートナーをご紹介いたします。トップパートナーフォーワーウェインズトヨタ神奈川。それではここで B リーグのパートナー各社をご紹介いたします。B リーグトップパートナーソフトバンク。 B リーグタイトルパートナーリソナグループ。 B リーグイノベーションパートナーインフロニアホールディングス。 B リーグパートナーズ日本郵便 G ショック日本生命。 B リーグサポーティングカンパニーズソニーミュージックエンタテインメント。モルテン朝日新聞日本経済新聞社大塚製薬野村工芸社 EY ジャパンエニタイムフィットネスアーシャルデザインストライク BIS スポーツレポ
We're at halftime. It's 35-26. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS on top of SR Shibuya, SUNROCKERS Shibuya, and well, Yokohama going for the sweep of the weekend battles, having won yesterday by just 3 points. Remember, the third quarter yesterday was when SUNROCKERS Shibuya came out firing and did very well, but ultimately lost. Where have they gone wrong today? SUNROCKERS Shibuya, well, we're looking at the highlights, the good, but overall just 2 of 8 from three-point range. They haven't been able to get to the free throw line, just 10 of 25 inside the arc, and meanwhile, their opponents 5 of 8 from three-point range for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, 9 of 20. I mean, that was a beautiful play there. Kentamori driving and then hurling the pass back outside to Oba. They've been able to pass into the lane and get some layups when the double teams come. And sometimes it just comes down to confidence in making shots. And certainly in that regard, Yokohama have been on the money. Gary Clark has been excellent. 11 points, 4 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 5 from deep. Kevin Jones has been a bright spot for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. He's coming off the bench. He's played 13 minutes and 40 seconds and scored 11 points. He's 5 of 7 from the floor. He's hit his only 3. But overall, from a team standpoint, you can see the difference. Even though SUNROCKERS have made one more shot inside the arc, it's the home team that has drilled 5 of 8 from deep. And they have only made 2 of 8 themselves. And that can change. That can change in a hurry. It can change in the third quarter. It can change overall in the second half. And what I'm curious by the lack of free throws. I mean, these two teams are just playing, just getting after it. We've had some whistles, but we've seen numerous times where SUNROCKERS Shibuya have not fouled and instead allowed Yokohama to have layups. And I'm just wondering if that might change in the second half. 19-15 advantage on the board for SUNROCKERS Shibuya, or excuse me, for Yokohama. They also had 14 points in the paint compared to 16 for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Gary Clark with 11, Kevin Jones with 11. Those two guys leading the way. Inglis, meanwhile, continues to play well. He has 6 rebounds to go with his 8 points. He has, however, turned it over 3 times. So the race to the wild card, and SUNROCKERS Shibuya are right in the thick of it. They want to get one of those 2 spots that are available. Kyoto Hanris right behind them. And remember, Kyoto swept Yokohama. Kyoto beat Yokohama 82-70 and then 94-55 right before the international break. So I guess the international break came at the right time. Although Lassi Tuovi went to meet and coach his Finland national team, he has a good staff to take over, including that man right there. You can see him, Jukka Toivola, who used to be the coach of Estonia. He's also from Finland, and he and Lassi Tuovi are on the same page. So great work, it appears, by Toivola during the international break. 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block shot for Gary Clark. Reed Travis got into foul trouble. Anthony Clemens so far just 2 points, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 rebounds. And he's a player that can really go off in this second half. Second half action is underway. Kintamori taking a tumble there, being guarded by Leo Vendrame. And they're able to inbound the basketball. Yokohama leading, having won yesterday. Today leading by 9 points at halftime here as we start the second half. Inglis goes up, gets the foul by Vendrame. Yeah, no doubt about it. Just leaned right into him as he went up with his body. Picks up his first foul, and this is going to be 2 free throws. And that's a bad foul. It's a bad foul because the jump shot is already tough. But ultimately, it pays off because Inglis misses the first. It's unusual that Sudo has just 2 points. Sugiura has yet to play. And for SUNROCKERS Shibuya, it's unusual that Tanaka has only attempted 1 shot and has failed to score. Vendrame takes it deep. And Sudo call for the foul. Vendrame's a pretty physical player, isn't he? Goes to the line, makes the first. Played for Japan at the Olympics in Tokyo. It's just 1 of 2, so each team going 1 of 2 at the line here at the start of the second half. Sudo, oh boy, looked like he might have shuffled his feet there. Good defense by Clemens. Kintamori gets it to Inglis, who again misses, this time from the floor. And the whistle blows and the foul. Two fouls on Kintamori. Clemens knocks it down. That's a good sign for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Could be a sign of things to come in this game. So here's Gary Clark going right at Hawkinson and does not make the shot. And it's 1 shot now, crucially. Entry pass Hawkinson, and lastly Tuovi I think needs a timeout as this game starts to experience a momentum shift. All it takes is 1-3, and all of a sudden the confidence level goes up. Look at this. Find some space. And then they find a teammate, Hawkinson, who's had a quiet game, and maybe he's about to erupt. Inglis to Clark. Shot clock down to 10. Kentamori. Remember, this is out of a timeout. You want to get a good shot out of a timeout. They might not get one. Okay, Sudo puts it up. And Clark battles for the rebound. They're going up against 4 white shirts. Hawkinson. 8 points, and the big guns are starting to get it done. There was a 10-point lead has been cut. Sudo drives in, takes a difficult shot, and misses. And it's the defense, and look at that. Clemens very cleverly gets the contact, goes up, and has a couple of free throws to tie the game. Well, Anthony Clemens' favorite food is the sweet potato. And this was a sweet move by him, by the Lansing, Michigan native. Plays college basketball at Iowa. Says he likes to cook, and maybe there's something cooking with Clemens. He's also a deep thinker. Pavicevic. Now they're going to look and see if this might be an unsportsmanlike. Well, there was enough time there after the foul for somebody to look at the video, and they think, oh no, they're looking to see maybe if it's a 3 attempt. Kind of a strange challenge. Yeah, they were looking to see if that was a 3 instead of a 2. Very strange. I wouldn't think that you would want to waste it on that. Unless I'm reading that wrong. So the first one good for Clemens. If he makes this one, we've got a tie game and all the momentum with SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Okay, excuse me. So they said it was a 3-pointer. I thought I saw 2 fingers go up by the referee. Anyway, so it was worthy of a challenge. In the end, they didn't waste it. And he makes 2 of 3. So he does tie it up. It was yesterday, remember, the third quarter won decisively by SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Defense is toughened up here. And Inglis makes the jump shot. Well, see if that settles him down. Here's Clemens starting to feel it. Drives in, puts it up in there. He's got 9. Sudo hands to the Inglis. Backdoor cut, not there. Inglis loses it, and then he goes out of bounds. It's going to be SUNROCKERS Shibuya basketball. He's looking tired today. Clemens did have a 23-point game recently against Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. In fact, that was in January. Could be his day for a big one. Here's Leo Vendrame. Drifts in, puts it up, and is fouled right at the end of the shot clock. So he is going to the line after being helped up by Josh Hawkinson. Kai King. I just wonder if he called that foul because he swung his hand down at the end. I think that's probably what it was, rather than just keeping it straight up. Well, it's the second free throw that Leo has missed here in this third quarter. He does make the second, and SUNROCKERS Shibuya are in front. Inglis goes right at Travis. Puts his team back in front. He's hit the last two buckets. Clemens gets the pick, and his pass. Good job. Kotsar. Oh, what a great block by Josh Hawkinson, the rim protection. Well, that was one of the plays of the game, and it was a little bit naive of Yokohama to attack the Yokohama guard. Look at this. So it's Kiefer Ravena going up, and I don't think he expected this. So Jones comes back into the game. Just looking at his numbers, blocks-wise. Clemens misses the first. Well, some missed free throws can be costly. Hawkinson did not block a shot yesterday, and the free throw does drop, so it's tied at 40. Kotsar, started by Jones, goes up, and just really good footwork and the use of his body. We're back to a 2-point lead for the Corsairs. Or shall I say the B-CORSAIRS. Tanaka. Andrame. Rhodes. There's Kevin Jones. He's got the mismatch. And does not get it off in time. He's got the size advantage. And Kai King doing a good job of getting his body in front of him, not letting him turn to get into the basket. So he settles for the turnaround. So Gary Clark hit some big shots in the first half. He's been quiet for Yokohama. Definitely the defense has picked up for Shibuya. Kotsar again. I'm not sure he's going to win this battle against Hawkinson. Oh, yes, he does. With ease. And so often we see Hawkinson, he just does not go for the block. And that was another example as Kotsar takes the lead up to 4 points. Look at Kotsar. I mean, this is a big-time low post move because he takes it deep and then just gets to his spot. I mean, the way Hawkinson is playing there, to me, it seems like he's getting ready to time his jump to go for the block, but as long as he can finish. Well, Shibuya they had the momentum, but now it's swung back to the way for Yokohama. But again, coming out of a timeout, what do they want? Hawkinson will turn around, gets it a drop. Good soft touch from the 29-year-old. Again, Kotsar, see if any help comes. No, he's going to pass out to Clark for an open three. That's good. His fourth three-pointer of the day. Well, they run a play for you. You need to make that shot, and he has made it today. 4 of 6 from deep. Clemens leaves them for dead. Pass outside. Murphy on the baseline. Good looking jump shot. Troy Murphy Jr. Beautiful bounce pass, backdoor cut. And Ravenna. This has been Kotsar's best spell of play in this game. He's had a couple of great moves down low. Now he makes the pass. And the lead goes back to 5. Clemens drifts in now, steps back, and the 3 is good for Clemens. Clemens in the kitchen once again, cooking something up here for his team. Clark's for 3. Well, that's a heat check for him as well. And now Clemens. Well, he thought about launching it. Instead, he gets it to Hawkinson, who goes in, and he is fouled right at the end of that play. 2 free throws coming for Josh Hawkinson. And maybe a little generous call. Definitely got some body from Kiefer Ravenna. Even so, Sato comes into the game for the first time today. The young point guard, big moment for him. He's had some interesting moments. Certainly a really good player for the future. Getting some minutes here by Lassie Tuovi. Hawkinson one more, and we've got another tie. So Hawkinson and Clemens have shown up at the party in this third quarter. Now they go out. Tanaka and Reed Travis come back in. Points for Hawkinson. 13 points for Clemens. Oh, beautiful play! Big time from Clark. Well, the jump stop and the two-handed jam. Andrade gets down to the baseline, misses. That's one of those, if it goes in, great decision, but a little suspect. Nice pass! Second consecutive layup, this time Kotsar. And it was a great play by Kiefer Ravena once again. Both he and Kintamori have done well driving to the basket and then hitting the cutter, the trailer. Tanaka. Into the corner it goes. Vendrame throws it right away. Kiefer Ravena is going to try to beat him down the floor, and he does. And the whistle blows the chance for a three-point play. And as Kiefer Ravena was taking on what looked like the entire SUNROCKERS Shibuya team, I was thinking, Kiefer, you need to hold up here. But he just decided to go right at him, and it pays off. Oh, what a swing. 2 consecutive solid plays by this man. He laid it off for Kotsar, and here he is now going to the free throw line. Chance for a three-point play. And it does make you wonder if Pavicevic regrets taking Clemens and Hawkinson out of the game when he did, because they were both playing well. And it feels like Yokohama have taken advantage of their time off the floor to go back up by 6 points. Kiefer Ravena makes the free throw, so the lead is back to 7. And the many Philippines players playing in the B-League. Sato guarding Clemens. He's not going to win this battle. If he can get the ball out of his hands, I guess he does win it. Here's Tanaka. Hawkinson back to Clemens. The switch. Hawkinson from downtown. Big time. 15 points for the Japan national team star. There's final seconds ticking off the clock here in the third quarter, and Ravena gets in again. Unbelievable. Just taking advantage of that defense, which really has not closed the lane down well at all today. And the hack, again, by Tanaka. The swing down of the ball, no help comes. And Ravena just, and this is an area today where Yokohama have really beaten SUNROCKERS Shibuya. They have just decided to drive to the basket so many times as he now goes out and the lead goes back to 7. What a terrific third quarter by number 15. Clemens needs to get it up. He does from midcourt. He looks at the referee to say, hey, was I fouled? There was some contact. 59-52. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS bend but don't break against SUNROCKERS Shibuya. 10 minutes remaining. Well, Anthony Clemens and Josh Hawkinson got it going in that quarter. They now have 28 of SUNROCKERS Shibuya's 52 points. But in that quarter, they end up outscoring Yokohama just 26-24. It was looking more promising early on. Both these guys coming to life. It was almost as if Pavicevic said at halftime, you guys need to step up offensively. Let's start running plays for you. But it's Gary Clark with 16 points. He's 4 of 7 from deep. He had that sensational jam. English, 13 points. He had a couple big shots when they were struggling. Kiefer Ravena now 10 points. And also Mike Kotsar was terrific in that third quarter, 8 points. 59-52. The final quarter is underway here in Yokohama. Reed Travis trying to catch it, and English just reaches over, battling away. And it's now Yokohama. Sato has it. Sato getting some big minutes, and English trying to pass it to Sudo. Well, that's the 10th turnover of the day for Yokohama. Vendrame looking for space, puts it up. Ravena shaking and baking, fouled by Murphy. Or no, by Harper. It looks like Kiefer Ravena can get anything he wants going to the rim. Let's see if he continues to drive and dish. Sato almost losing it. Now Clark. English at the line. Tough shot, but makes it anyway. Well, that is a difficult assignment if you're Reed Travis having to guard English. And foul Sato. Clemens for three, in and out. Oh, great rebound by Leo Vendrame. Takes it right away. Three-pointer for Reed Travis off the front of the iron. Minute and a half into the fourth quarter. 9-point lead for Yokohama. Again, look at that. And, oh boy, Ravena not successful this time. And again, a foul on Sato. But that was a great take by Kiefer Ravena. I mean, that drive is there every single time. Mike Kotsar, Oba, and Kentamori coming back into the game. Kotsar had the great third quarter, so Clark sits down. So you got two big, strong men in that low front court and an offensive foul. Great job, Sudo, getting the foul called on Hawkinson. Yeah, there's just no need for Hawkinson to kind of push off on Sudo, send him tumbling down. Kentamori, good defense. And now a chance to run Murphy or Harper in the open floor. Leo Vendrame makes the smart move and drives to the basket. 7 points for number 9. Important possession here. You don't want to give Sunrocker Shibuya that extra belief. And Kenta Mori had already left his feet. He possibly could have passed it, but in the end, Sunrocker Shibuya get a stop when it looked like they were going to give up a layup. Clemens drifts in. And Reed Travis. Okay, they changed the call. They say it went off of Travis. That would have been a travesty for Yokohama had they not given him the ball. You have to excuse me for the dad jokes. I can't remember when the last time was I saw Pseudo just basically not take any shots in this game. Here is Inglis on the baseline. Oh boy, Hawkinson writhing in a little bit of pain here. Looks like, oh dear, holding his left knee. I don't know if there was a knock. Hopefully it's just a knee knock and nothing else. This game can be physical at times, and remember, we just saw Josh Hawkinson go down. Watch this. Oh yeah, it was the knee on knee pseudo on Hawkinson, and that is what has sent the Japan national team star down. So it's understandable. He's going to take his time, and I think he's going to have to come out as well. Well, it's a huge game for Sunrockers Shibuya as they chase the wild card. Okay, so they're going to allow him to stay in, it seems. I thought he had to come out. Okay, so Kevin Jones is going to come in for him. Yeah, that makes sense. Tanaka also, I'm just really surprised. Tanaka offensively has given no scoring. And ditto for Sudo. For Yokohama, just 2 points. Third foul, Kenta Mori. How about Leo? Follows up his miss, hands it off, and ball batted out of bounds by Oba. Timeout on the court. 63-54, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. This will give Hawkinson a little bit more time to loosen up that knee and come back in the game, I would imagine. So coming out of the timeout, SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Jones for three. And the long rebound collected by Kai King. Four minutes into the final quarter. It's a 9-point lead. 3-point shot from Oba. Oh my! Well, he made that shot from Tokyo. That's how far away he was. That's his second long three today. That was the longest. Remember, he hit that first three after the penetration. And here is the steal. Kintamori taking it away. And Kevin Jones gets his pocket picked. And now the biggest lead of the game, 14 points for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. And alarm bells ringing over on that bench for Shibuya. Turnovers and missed free throws paves the road to ruin in basketball, and also the failure to get defensive boards. And there's Travis. He's now got 8 points. We're in winning time. Which teams are going to make the big plays that are going to win this game? The final 5 minutes, English little turnaround. And great job, Kotsar. He doesn't get the rebound, but he prevents SUNROCKERS Shibuya from getting it. Now pass back to Inglis from the line. And again, great effort. And again, another possession. Another 14 with the shot clock. Oba for three. They continue to battle Kintamori with the no-look. And now SUNROCKERS Shibuya get it in the open floor. Harper drives in, is fouled. Terrific play from that young man. Excuse me, Lawrence. So Lawrence gets to the line. John Lawrence Harper. Impressive. He finishes with the left hand. He seizes the opportunity. And remember, this comes after Yokohama had about 4 shots. If Yokohama had scored at the other end, they could have put this thing out of reach. But as it is, the drive and break puts SUNROCKERS Shibuya, breathes some life into a potential comeback. .425 remaining, and you just never know. Game is never over until it's over. So John Lawrence Harper is at the line, and there's going to have to be some execution down the stretch. And we talk about winning time and which players are going to step up and make plays. This is a big play, a potentially big play. He makes the free throw, which he doesn't. So that is a missed opportunity. When you're trailing this far late in the game, you cannot afford to miss free throws. Nice pass. Kutzar blocked by Hawkinson. Terrific play by Hawkinson. second block today for Josh Hawkinson. Well, Kotsar is asking for a foul, but I don't think so. I think that was a good block. Maybe a jump stop and a pump fake would have been good there. And also, Kenta Mori has to be careful. He's not traveling down there, moving. Looked like he took a couple of steps before he inbounded the basketball. And here is another foul called. And if that's on Travis, that's number 4. Look at Mori. Pseudo down to Inglis. Oh, tough D from Hawkinson. And the foul called on Clemens, I think. Here's Travis. Oh, yeah, no, it's Travis. Look at him. Just kind of bear hugging Kotsar and pushing him out of the lane, or pushing him away from the keyway. So Travis goes out. Free throws. Okay, so the foul was on Clemens. Oh, my. So now they're over the limit. Any more fouls and they will put Yokohama on the line. Kotsar hands it off. Inglis trying to bank it in. And suddenly Yokohama's struggling a little bit to put the ball in the basket. Tanaka. They need to get it to Clemens. Let him create. Here he is. Gets it back. Hawkinson. Wide open 3. And well, that would have been huge for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. And now let's see if Yokohama try to take some time off the clock. Because the clock is starting to become the enemy for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. We'll take it down to 8. Okay. Inglis turns. My goodness. Those guys love those turnaround jumpers. It doesn't work. Lawrence. Marco Lawrence gets it up. Tanaka. 2:45 remaining. The cupboard has been bare the last few times for Yokohama. Kenta Mori called for a foul. This game is physical. And that means Daiki Tanaka is going to get a chance to score. The foul actually called on Kotsar. So the Estonian goes out of the game. Only his first foul. Ravena back in. And Hawkinson misses the first. And misses the second as well. So that is a difficult situation. The handoff to Clark. Been sitting on the bench a long time. Inglis goes up and scores right at Hawkinson. 19 for Damian Inglis. 12-point advantage. That time Hawkinson did go for the block. I think that's pretty good defense from Hawkinson. I know Inglis wants the foul, but you gotta let a guy play a little bit of defense. 19 for English, 16 for Clark, 10 for keeper Ravena. Remember, Ravena had that great third quarter. Oba has hit some big shots. He's got 8, and Mike Coates are also outstanding in the second half, especially that third quarter. $15 for Hawkinson's, 13 Clemens, and 11 for Jones. Travis and Vendrame 8 and 7, respectively. This maybe feels like Clemens got it going a little bit too late today. Needed to be a little bit more assertive with his offense in that first half. Here's Vendrame driving in, all batted away into the hands of Clark as Yokohama close in on a weekend sweep of SUNROCKERS Shibuya. No need to get the shots up quickly. And good job knocking it away. They're going to get a bucket here. And Hawkinson drives in and is fouled by Inglis. He definitely grabbed him on the left arm going up. He needs to be careful he doesn't commit an unsportsmanlike. Damian Inglis. He could have called that an unsportsmanlike. So Hawkinson missed 2 free throws, but now he goes to the line and makes this one, and it's again. The second one is good as well. So a minute and a half remaining, 10-point advantage for Yokohama. They want to use time. Clark fouled by Hawkinson. Clark makes the first. And he makes the second, back to a 12-point advantage. Clemens, no time to waste, gets it up, the follow. Not there. Yokohama rebounded, and the writing is on the wall for SUNROCKERS Shibuya as Yokohama lead it by 12 points. Just 1 minute remaining in the game. Ravena. Spin. Clark, little wraparound, does not get it off in time. Good play. But you use up all 24 seconds on the shot clock, and that's almost as good as a bucket. Vendrame gets it into the paint, turns around, puts up, he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. And Vendrame makes the second. So back to a 10-point game, 42.1 seconds left. Well, you never say never. But they've got to get the ball back quickly. And Kento Mori avoids the foul. They pass it back out to Ravenna. Valuable time ticking off the clock. And it looks like game is up. You don't want to foul now because you let so much time go off the clock. Ravenna passes it back out. Inglis for three. That's good. And the lead goes to 13. And Yokohama B-CORSAIRS going to celebrate one of their finest weekends of the season here against SUNROCKERS Shibuya, and the swat right at the end by Gary Clark. And that's going to be it. Kento Mori holds on. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS win it as Lassie Tuovi and Luka Pavicevic shake hands. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS win it 75-62. See the quarterback quarter scoring. Yokohama with that great start. And then they had the lead at halftime. Shibuya did come back in that third quarter, but it was the crucial points in that third quarter with Kiefer Ravenna, Mike Kotsar especially coming through, and Oba. And that kind of like steadied the ship, and then Yokohama able to close things down in that fourth quarter. Great win. We're going to get out of the court and listen from the winning team. Really good game for Kiefer Ravenna today. 10 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and 26 minutes, 26 and a half minutes almost. So you see the next games for these two teams. Santa and New Phoenix, that'll be a tough one for Yokohama on Wednesday. And SUNROCKERS Shibuya, meanwhile, will be at home. And that also will not be straightforward for them as they go up against Gunma Crane Thunder. Job well done for Yokohama. So remember, they came in with down just one spot off the bottom of the table, but nevertheless safe, and they have improved their record. Kento Mori is showing his dancing skills along with Sato.
さいください。横浜ビーコルセイラーズの選手スタッフの皆さんもベンチにお戻りください。それではラッシュトービーヘッドコーチより一言いただきたいと思います。ラッシュヘッドコーチ、それではお願いします。
こんにちは。Thank you for the support.
皆さん、今日もありがとうございました。
Great way, great spirit to start last part of the season with 2 victories.
本当にこんな素晴らしいエナジー、素晴らしいスピリット、こういう素晴らしい環境で2勝できたというのは本当にでかいです。
In 2 months, we have 13 home games left.
残り2ヶ月でホームゲームがあと13試合あります。
So let's make sure that we have a full gym and we have a nice time together.
その13試合、また皆さんしっかり会場に足を運んで、ぜひ応援に来てください。
And get more wins because at least me, I would like to see Kotsar dancing.
これでもっともっと勝利して、最終的には皆さんの前でマイク・コッツァー選手が踊れるように応援よろしくお願いします。
Let's see. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
ラッシュトービーヘッドコーチ、ありがとうございました。
続いて各賞の発表です。まずは本日一番熱かった
Not surprising, Lassie Tuovio smiles as he heads back over to the bench. His team just won a couple of games. I mean, just trying to grow this team. And the B-League is very tough competition. So it's been a really hugely consequential weekend really for them to get these 2 wins. Here's Oba's going to get some recognition, having that great game today, coming off the bench and hitting those big shots.
それではフォトセッションです。
Gets the On Fire Award.
オンパイア賞ナンバー4、大場健。
続きまして最も印象に残った選手に贈られる和光産業プレゼンツ MIP 賞の発表です。
本日の和光産業プレゼンツ MIP 賞はナンバー15、キーファー・アビナ。
Now Kiefer Ravanda gets some recognition as well. Richly deserved. He played very well today.
それではフォトセッションです。
The MIP Award.
和光産業プレゼンツ MIP 賞ナンバー15、キーファー・アビナ。
最後に本日最も活躍した選手に贈られるマイバスケット MVP 賞の発表です。
本日のマイバスケット MVP 賞はナンバー4、ダミアン・イングリッシュ。
Damian Ingles now going to get some recognition.
3万円分が贈られます。
Finished with 22 points, 9 rebounds. He did turn it over 5 times. His assist to turnover ratio is not good, but nevertheless, the 22. Gary Clark really set the tone for this team early on with the 18 points. His 4-7 from deep. Ketamori played well. Sudo did what he needed to do, 4 assists, 5 rebounds to go with his 2 points. And also, we talked about Oba getting the award. Kotsar was terrific. Kai King, I thought, came in and played well. Matsuzaki played just under 9 minutes. And Sato, he only played 3.5 minutes. It felt like he played more than that. But anyway, the crowd appreciating the MVP.
今日もたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。
バイウィーク明けこの2勝を勝ち取れたのは本当に皆さんの応援のおかげだと思います。引き続き後半戦たくさんの応援よろしくお願いします。
オンファイア賞ナンバー4大場健選手おめでとうございます。改めて大きな拍手を。
続きまして和光産業プレゼンツ MIP 賞に輝きましたキーファー・ラベナ選手より一言いただきます。ラベナ選手お願いします。
こんにちは。
So Oba saying thank you for supporting us.
this weekend against a tough Shibuya team.
Keep on cheering
We'll
us.
do our
Thank you.
best to continue winning. And thank you for your support. よろしくお願いします。
皆さん2日間応援本当にありがとうございました。これからももっともっと全員で頑張って皆さんにもう一つも多く勝利を見せられるように頑張っていくので引き続き後半戦応援よろしくお願いします。
ナンバー15キーファーラベナ選手和光産業プレゼンツ MIP 賞おめでとうございます。
最後にマイバスケット MVP 賞に輝きましたダミアン・イングリッシュ選手です。イングリッシュ選手お願いします。
こんにちは。ダミちゃんです。
ダミちゃんです。マイバスケット MVP 賞はそうナンバー4ダミアン・イングリッシュ選手おめでとうございます。改めて大きな拍手を。それでは選手スタッフの皆さんコートに整列ください。それではここでですね本日の試合がホームでの最後のゲームとなります。特別指定選手として活動が3月5日で終了となる佐藤亮成選手から一言いただきたいと思います。
So Damin in English
佐
said,
藤選手お願いし
"Hello,
ます。
I'm Dami-chan," and
まずは
Chan
2
means
日間応援ありがとう
nickname.
ございました。
So not sure how much depth there was in that comment. Here's Sato.
短い期間でしたが、皆さんと一緒に戦えたことをすごく嬉しく思います。そして、この経験を生かして大学に戻っても、頑張っていきたいと思いますので応援よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
佐藤選手ありがとうございました。そしてキングカイ選手が今マイクを持っています。
はい、今日が両生ラストゲームということなのでチームから彼へプレゼントを用意しました。全員のサイン入りのシャツです。
ビーコルの選手たちから佐藤亮成選手にプレゼントが贈られました。では佐藤亮
So
成選
Sato
手
said,
の
"I was glad to commit to this team. Thank you for supporting
門出
us."
を記念しましてもう一度ワイセレをやりましょう。皆さんもお立ちください。
And Sato actually is finishing his contract on March 5th, but clearly has a bright future. And it's been fun watching him play for this team. Now he's going to show off his dancing skills. I'm sure this will get him a new contract somewhere. So he actually goes back to university. So he's still a student, going back to his university after his contract finishes. So I think that's a smart move for him. It's always good to finish up, get that education. And after all, those are the best years of your life, as the saying goes. You may have noticed that Kai King gave a present to Sato, and it was something that all the players had signed. So, English not getting emotional, just wiping some sweat off of his eyes, and he signs the camera lens for us, because that's what you do. Well, at the beginning of the game, we didn't know what we were going to get, but we did know that Yokohama came into this game full of confidence after winning yesterday's game by 3 points. And it was a very, I think, relatively physical game early on. But they did find some chance. That was Sudo's only basket of the game, if you can believe it. Usually one of the guys that's going to go out there and get his shots. This was key here. Gary Clark coming out and establishing, kind of getting that confidence going by knocking down those threes. Vendrama had the answer with the three-pointer. And Kenta Mori playing very well. Look at this. I mean, this is one of the plays of the game right here. Oba stroking it. Just as he made that pass, I was thinking, why did he do that? He's going to turn it over, but Oba caught it, made the three. And Kenta Mori has really returned to really good form. I thought he struggled last season. Then you had Hawkinson, who didn't really impose himself in the first half as much. Kenta Mori, I mean, you had Yokohama getting some good looks, some cuts to the basket, some drives. You had Kai King coming out, bringing some fresh impetus from the bench, both ends of the floor. And Gary Clark, you know, he made his first 3 threes. Kevin Jones was, in my opinion, the lone bright spot for SUNROCKERS Shibuya in that first half, coming off the bench. And Clark was outstanding in that first half. And once Clemens got it going, you thought, okay, they came back. He and Hawkinson played very well in the third quarter. And they came back and actually took the lead. And it looked like SUNROCKERS Shibuya were going to get it going. They were going to get, at least be in this thing right to the very end. And I think one of the key moments, if Pavicevic had to do it all over again, maybe he would not have taken Clemens out along with Hawkinson when he did with a few minutes left in the third quarter, because it was at that point that Kiefer Ravena came in. Now, Ravena scored here while they were both on the court, but he came in and played well. Kotsar came in and played well. And Kiefer Ravena with really some of the biggest plays in this game. I like it when he's attacking the basket. He is a much more lethal player when he is driving to the basket, and if he's not shooting, he's dishing. Inglis, well, he seems pretty intent on shooting that turnaround jump shot. Look at Oba. This is a long three for him. And then Kenta Mori, that was a dagger, steal and layup. This gave a little bit of hope, cutting the deficit. Harper, Lawrence, but Yokohama were not going to be denied ultimately. And that's where we stand, 75-62. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS winning it over SR Shibuya, SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Raised the sail indeed. Look at the team stats. 22 of 49 for Yokohama inside the arc. 18 of 39 for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. 3 more threes for Yokohama. Also shot it at 57.1% compared to 29.4%. So that was huge. And Yokohama also made their free throws. And a lot of big misses for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Yokohama scored 12 points off turnovers. Second chance points, just 4. But 11 fast break points, 19 points from the bench. And again, they look at 15 points off turnovers for the visitors. Only 2 second chance points for them, 6 fast break points, and 15 points from the bench. English with 22 points, 9 rebounds. Been a good weekend for him. Kenta Mori, 6 assists, and 17 for Hawkinson, 8 rebounds. Incredibly doing very well in that regard. The point guard, Lou Vendrame and Clemens with 7 assists. But, you know, you go back to Yokohama and you got to give just desserts to Clark for setting the tone, for Kiefer Avana and Mike Kotsar for playing very well in that key third quarter. And Clark again with the 18 points, 4 threes he made, and he also had that sensational dunk where he kind of stopped and then went up and jump stop and then kind of went up for a two-handed jam. Clemens with 13 points, 7 assists, 2 steals, 4 rebounds. Also had a blocked shot. So the schedule, again, coming up on Wednesday, and Yokohama traveling to play Seinan Neo Phoenix, and SUNROCKERS Shibuya get to go home and take on Gunma Crane Thunder. So final score, once again, 75-62, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS winning it over SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Thanks for watching, everybody.